The Cry of Pugadlawin and the Cry of Balintawak are pivotal events marking the onset of the Philippines Revolution against Spanish colonial rule.
Both events, occurring in late August 1896, are often conflated due to differing historical accounts.
The Cry of Pugadlawin, led by Andres Bonifacio at Katipunan on August 23, symbolizes the formal declaration of rebellion.
Characterized by the tearing of cédulas and an act of defiance. Conversely, the Cry of Balintawak, which some sources that date to August 26.
Highlights and significant gathering that further galvanized revolutionary sentiment. The ambiguity surrounding their exact dates and location reflects and complexity of this crucial period in Philippine history.
Philippine history. Cry of Balintawak. Cry of Pugadlawin. Sigaw ng Pugadlawin. Grito di Pugadlawin KKK. Thus, the Grito de Balintawak is similar to the Grito de Dolores of Mexico in 1810. The term cry was referred as the first clash between the Katipuneros and the civil guards, or Guardia Civil. It was the major turning point when the Filipinos finally refused Spanish colonial dominion over the Philippines. The cry was also referred as the tearing of cédulas, or the community tax certificate accompanied by patriotic shout, "Long live Philippines!" There are different accounts on the dates and venues of the first cry of revolution. The multiple testimonies of the first-hand witnesses became controversial because of their different narrations of the said events. It remains unresolved by the scholar and historians until the present period. The first cry, he is one of the three primary sources who participated as one of the witnesses on the happening during the revolution. General Guillermo Masangkay, born on June 25, 1867, in Tondo. He was a trusted friend and advisor of Supremo Andres Bonifacio, one of the first members of KKK. General Guillermo Masangkay, he was a part of the Katipunan Supreme Council and a general who actively fought against the Spaniards, played a key role in the Filipino-American War as Revolutionary General. He died on May 30, 1963, and named a street in Santa Cruz, Manila after him. General Guillermo Masangkay, the Cry of Balintawak. On August 26, a big meeting was held in Balintawak house of Apolonio Samson. General Guillermo Masangkay, the Cry of Balintawak. Among those who attended, Andres Bonifacio, Emilio Jacinto, Agueda de Rosario, Tomas Remeo, Briseo Pantas, Teodoro Plata, Pio Valenzuela, Enrique Pacheco, and Francisco Correon. General Guillermo Masangkay, the Cry of Balintawak. There were all leaders of the Katipunan and composed the board of directors of the organization. Delegates from Bulacan, Cabanatuan, Cavite, and Moro were also present. General Guillermo Masangkay, the Cry of Balintawak. 9 a.m. August 26, the meeting was opened with Andres Bonifacio presiding and Emilio Jacinto acting as secretary. The purpose was to discuss when the uprising was to take place. General Guillermo Masangkay, the Cry of Balintawak. Teodoro Plata, Briseo Pantas, and Pio Valenzuela were all opposed to starting the revolution too early. General Guillermo Masangkay, the Cry of Balintawak, addressed Bonifacio, sensing that he would lose the discussion, then left the session hall and talked to the people, who were waiting outside for the result of the meeting of the leaders. He told the people that the leaders were arguing against starting the revolution early, and appealed to them in a fiery speech in which he said, General Guillermo Masangkay to Cry of Balintawak. You remember the fate of our countrymen who were shot in Bagong Bayan should return now to the towns. The Spaniards will only shoot us. Our organization has been discovered and we are all marked men. If we don't start the uprising, the Spaniards will get us anyway. What then do you say?
Why did arise with rebellion? Several events occurred to strengthen the unity of the Filipino people and brought a thirst of independence. Cavite Mutiny, January 20, 1872. Martyrdom of the Gumbursa. Propaganda movements. Dr. Rizal's exile in the Pitan. The propagandists. The foundation and the discovery of the KKK or Katastaasang Kagalang-galang Katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan. Supreme and the Venerable Association of the Children of the Nation. Why Balintawak? The Cry of Rebellion in the Philippines happened in August 1896. There's a lot of controversies puzzling the minds of the readers regarding the real place and date of this event.
Hereafter, at our documentation, you can see some video from Cry of Pugadlawin Museum.
What were the differing accounts of the date and location of the city of Pugadlawin? Dito po. Okay, the Cry of Pugadlawin, also known as the Cry of Balintawak, marked a pivotal moment in Philippine history, signifying the start of the Philippine Revolution against Spanish colonial rule.
And here our question is, who were the key figures involved in the Cry Pugadlawin and what are they did or they play?
Okay, key figures involved in the Cry of Pugadlawin played significant roles in initiating the Philippine Revolution. So Andres Bonifacio, as the leader of the Katipunan, he called the meeting of Pugadlawin on August 23, 1896, urging members to revolt against Spanish rule by tearing their sadolas. So his leadership was pivotal in rallying support for the revolution.
What impact did Cry of Pugadlawin have on Philippine independence movement?
The Cry of Pugadlawin, occurring on August 23, 1896, was crucial catalyst for the Philippine Revolution against the Spanish colonial rule. This act not only ignited armed resistance but also fostered a sense of nationalism, inspiring further upspring throughout the archipelago. Ultimately, it laid the groundwork for the Declaration of Philippine Independence in 1898, marking a significant turning point in the nation's history.